Yo, what's up? So this is a demo of how a baby nutrition, or let's say a baby diet brand, baby related brand would use Saral. And the reason why I choose this is because during the demo maybe we get to see some nice cute baby photos. So yeah, keep things interesting. So yeah, the way it works is that a brand would come in here, they would search for a related hashtag. In this case it would be like baby nutrition or something related to babies, but in case it's a beauty brand, they can search for hashtag sustainable beauty or luxury skincare or whatever. But search for a related hashtag or a related keyword query on YouTube and we'll get there. So what they do is they just like come in here, they see who's creating content and they open up these profiles. I already have them open up just for speed. And then what you can do is you can use this Chrome extension here to find their information. So it works in roughly, it takes about 2 seconds to load, and meanwhile you can check out their content, see if you like it, and then we give you some flags like, okay, in this case she has so many followers but her engagement rate is not that great, and it says avoid, so I'm just gonna not save her. All right, so you avoid all these pitfalls as a brand. So I close her. Let me see how. Okay, in this case it still says avoid, but the engagement rate I like, and looks like her diehard fans are good. So, and I also get more than 1,000 likes, so I'm gonna say add her to a list, and I'll create a new list. Let me call it baby brand. Alright, and then I can simply save her to the baby brand list and then just move on. So this is another creator that I found again through searching over here. I click on the extension. This is a nano influencer and her engagement rate is excellent. So again, I save her to my baby brand list and take it from there. This is actually a baby's profile that I found, and it's like whatever he eats. So looks like he is also small, like a nano influencer, but his engagement rate is not that great. But I like this baby, so I'm going to save him to the list and reach out and see what he thinks. So yeah, let me do it one last time for this creator. Lana over here again, engagement rate is great. Diehard fans is amazing, so that's always good. And I see, as a brand, I see a bunch of other metrics here like fair fee, predicted likes, so that just helps me gauge how much this would cost to work with them and stuff like that. Again, let me actually demo it to you on YouTube as well. So I just like search up for a query like day in the life of a toddler mom. I assume moms are going to buy my product. So, all right, and then I can simply click on the extension, see her metrics, and then save her to the same list. So let me do it for at least a couple of more YouTube creators. And by the way, this works the same on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube. We don't have a database of, whatever 500k or a million creators. It's just an unlimited database. So as long as you can find them on YouTube, you can find, or Instagram or TikTok, we can find that information for you. So all of this is real time. And now let's get to the meat of it. So now as a brand, I have found all my details, or found the influencers that I want to work with for the week. Now I'll open the app, and before I show you all this fancy stuff, and before I flex about my 3rd degree brown belt, I'm going to show you the list that we just created. So let me make myself a little bit smaller. So yeah, this is the list that we saved. If their email is public, we find their email for you. If it's not public, then we can't find it for you, and you can't find it anywhere else. So if we find it, you can also find it. If we can't, then it's just not there on the internet and there's nothing around it. So you can DM them in that case. But yeah, if it's public, then we find their information for you, their contact information for you. None of this includes any other copy paste. It's just 2 clicks of a button, click the extension, save to list, and it's done. It's all found for you. So yeah, all of their information is over here. Again, whatever you saw on the extension, you can, looks like I had already imported this creator for some other demo. But yeah, again, you can create tasks here. So like if you want to reach out at a certain date, or if you want to follow up at a certain date, you can do that. You can create a trackable product link. So for example, if my brand is, let's say, babybrand.com/product/organic granola for baby. So this is my product URL. So I can just click create, and it will automatically generate a tracking link, which I can share with Brittany here, and she can share it with her audience. Stuff like that. If I'm sending her free packages, I can enter the tracking link here, or the tracking ID here, and it will track the package for me, regardless of whatever shipping 3PL that I use. It'll track it for me, and then once they receive, it'll notify me, and I can follow up with Brittany saying, hey Brittany, did you receive my product? What do you think? Stuff like that. You can obviously take notes here and be all fancy. It's kind of like a CRM for influencers in this view. So that's there. And then, well, how do you reach out to them? You do not need to sign up to a third-party email tool or any other separate service. We've got it built in here for you. So you simply go in here. Let's say I call it baby drip, and you come in here and you can type in your email drip, and it's all customized. So it's not like you're blasting out spam emails to all these people. So you can like, hey, first name, and all of this will fill in automatically. So really liked your video about, let's say, custom line, and you can add a custom line for all influencers. So let's say really like your video about your day in the life or something like that, like blah blah blah, we are a brand, blah blah blah, and then you simply sign it, right? So let me sign it with my name, Chavan, baby brand founder. All right, this is something you do, and the subject can be like paid partnership with brand, with like brand name, right? So create, and then you can also obviously add follow-up reminders. So hey, not follow-up reminders, follow-up emails. Hey, following up here again, send this after 5 days if no reply. Create, and then you can endlessly add like 4 or 5 follow-ups if you need. You can select when you want to send it, select a time zone you want to send it at, then hit save, and all of it is saved. So now you've got your email drip and you've got your list. So now what you can do is you can go to your list, you can click on send bulk email and add these creators to that baby email drip that we just made, and it'll start sending emails to all these creators. So yeah, that's how it works. And then there's a bunch of other features over here, something like, I just filtered it by the baby brand because my view is a little bit of a mess, but as soon as you reach out, all of them are automatically moved to the reached out column. What you can also do, this is just a simple drag and drop. So what you can also do is once they reply, you can move them to in conversation. So this is like your pipeline of relationships. The goal with SARAL is to not enable transactions with influencers or brands are simply like, hey, I'll pay you this much, you post about me. That's not what really works with influencer marketing right now. What really works is building these long-term relationships with influencers. So yeah, they can come in here, they can do the same things, they can view all these metrics, the email and everything else. So yeah, that's essentially the platform. There are a bunch of other nifty features, like you can tag them with something. So let's say Dylan over here is surprisingly into, let's say he's into sports. So let's say he's into baseball, right? And you can tag him. So eventually, let's say you've got some like a sports related product coming out, you can reach out to Dylan again for in the future. So again, this is all about building that relationship, getting to know that creator the best. So yeah, and eventually this is how your relationships looks like. It's like all these cards, but when you're starting out, it'll just be maybe like 10 or 20 cards. And bunch of stuff, you can filter by cards here. Sorry, you can filter by tags here. You can add a creator if you want, just by their link, no copy pasting required. You can import a bunch of creators if you already are managing something in Google Sheets. So we make that transitioning process very simple. And there is your home view. So this is kind of like a reporting of, let's say it's a marketer who's using it and they're reporting to their founder. Then they can come in here, they can say, okay, in the last 2 weeks, these are the creators I've imported. These many I've reached out to, these many are actually working with us. So this is like an overview. These are the people that we've reached. And this is kind of like your level when it comes to how far you are in terms of doing it. So how many relationships do you have? How many tasks have you created? How many follow-ups have you sent? How many packages have you shipped? Stuff like that. So yeah, that's basically the platform. Let me know what you think. And I hope I did justice with this demo. Thank you so much for your time. Bye.